Hello. Uh, Now, okay, congratulations. I will subscribe to your channel, right? Okay. Okay, I gave a like also for you, right? Fine. Good luck. Keep it up. Uh, the channel, wait. You can share it publicly. I'll put it to everybody, that link. This is Sajid's channel. You can support him as well, right? So to get some subscribers, right? Okay, I'm going to go forward. You didn't put any doubts about what happened with the previous class. I want students to learn very well, and I want you people to actively learn these things. Most probably, upcoming class, I'm going to teach you how to tell these stories. Story means visual storytelling tips we're going to learn, and how to create a short movie. I will give you some tips how to like you want to make. There are some steps, right? I don't know whether you know that, right? If you want, you can build quickly a story. Need not to be always a person. Um, Paul is already running Buddha. You can mark your attendance. Uh, in 6 steps, there are 6 steps are there. Within those 6 steps, you can start building a story. Okay, which means not the complete final editable version. You can come up with the story first, then you can keep on adding things to them and make it a beautiful story. Okay, so I will share that steps how to do that in 6 steps how we can build a story. Okay, and of course, how many of you know about ChatGPT? Anybody who knows about ChatGPT? Do you know about ChatGPT? What is ChatGPT? Anyone who knows? I think yeah, cybersecurity students also. There are some people are learning. Puta, Mohammed?
AI.
AI, yeah, it's a AI language model, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can ask. Okay, let me. If you want, I can just share you these things. Okay, let's see. Uh, Hang on there. I'll show you. Because please remember, doing video editing means not only learning Premiere Pro or any Final Cut Pro or Final Cut, and just putting a clip and cutting those things to 2 pieces and make rendering a video, right? So you can do a lot of things. 1 second there, please. Let me show you. I think I'm almost there. Right, I got this. Right. I just want to hide my already one. Right. Here you can type something like, I want to create a short movie about, let's say it's about a dog. It's about a
ఓకే ఉదయం స్కూల్ మీద బస్ స్కూల్ స్కూల్ కలిగి చుమ్మీరుండు
Can you keep your microphone muted? Everybody can listen to your conversations. Yes, Jahan, I think. Can you mute your microphone, please? Yes, Jahan or Sarjahan, I don't know. Please mute your microphones, right? Okay, it's getting recorded also. So next time when your friends watching that, they will laugh at you, right? So okay, now one person is saying I can't open Premiere. Maybe because the load is high or it's loading very slowly. Please, after the session, you try Buddha. There's an error. It's not an error. This is not an error. You click here, continue with known issues. Click. This is, you are using a VGA card, which is old one, and it is not currently supported by Premiere. That's the reason. So you can simply click on continue with known issues. Click here, it will work. Right. Okay. Thank you for asking the question. Right. Now you type, I want to create a short movie about a boy and his dog. Can you help me build a interesting plot? Let's say I want to keep the movie in a very low budget. That means we'll say we give some inputs to the ChatGPT and we try. Okay, now let's see. It'll give, of course. Now it says what to do. The story plot it gives. Now I'm not going to read this and teach you. All I want you to do is, it's really nicely building some steps. If you want, slowly read this and understand. This is how when you watch a movie, this is how in a sequence or step by step, the story will move forward, right? And there are a lot of visual elements that we can use in here. The things, the tactics or the editing skills that you're going to learn in the Premiere Pro, you can use to do the video editing later. But making a short movie, it's up to you. Building the script and how to plan the shots and everything, that comes with you. But most of the things you can learn from is internet, right? And of course, if you go to YouTube and if you want to learn about cinematic camera angles, then they will give you beautiful angles, how to shoot them, how to color correct. Color correction, no, I will teach you. Angles also, let me teach you most of them, right? Okay. Right,
Sir,
I'm pretty
excuse me. Sir, excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, sir, that ChatGPT is a playable version or you are using? Or
No,
it is
no. This is
it's
just
free,
this is a free version I'm using.
free version. Yeah, if we are chatting with GPT, we have to give the specific instruction about him, no?
It's like this. The more specific information that you give, the more correct responses that you will get. And the
Oh, okay.
ChatGPT can remember what you have said previously, and the conversation you can continue. Now, for example, it says building the relationship. This is the second act. So this is showing like step by step. They're introducing a character like Max. Okay. So there should be some kind of a conflict. There should be a challenge, how they are overcoming the challenge and what happened in the end, or how did they solve the problem, what was the motivation or upcoming or be overcoming the problem and all. It will be there. Okay.
Are the ChatGPT giving all script, the
No,
full
no, no,
script?
no. It will give you a guideline, outline. You have to work it out. You can get the whole script as well, but that's no point, right? You have to put your creativity to that and make it your own movie. But you can
Okay,
get a
sir.
lot of help, right? You can go, for example, it says the conflict, right? So here they are I'm not reading this one. I don't want to read. They are giving two conflicts. So if you want, right, you type Act 3, the conflict. I want a different problem or conflict. So it'll give you a different response. Now say absolutely. Now it gave earlier something else here. It gave 2 points. I am not reading for that, right? So it's now here giving how it's giving the conflict part differently. It's giving. Okay. Later you read that and see it's like reading a story. Then you can slowly build the story. Okay.
Okay, sir. We can get the idea about that. No.
Of
Okay.
course, of course.
Thank you, sir. Very good.
Okay, welcome. Right, let's continue because there's a high potential that you can make out of this, right? Nice. Okay, now let's continue. Since you didn't ask any questions, I'm going to proceed with the lesson. I told you in the previous session that you have to keep everything nicely organized. So last week I showed you how you can bring the components inside your screen, which means I'm not the screen, inside the project. And we should keep these bins, right? These bins are like folders. You should give proper names for them, and you can keep the relevant materials inside them. Excuse me. So you can see there are different folders. Actually, bins I'm using one called footages, images, sounds, and titles I'm using for the time being. And I will be separately keeping my materials inside that. And if I want to use an image with my video, then I can go inside the images. What do you call that? Bin, and I can import it. If you have forgotten how to import a clip or a video, you can either right click, you can choose import, or inside this project window, inside the correct bin, just double click like this. So then what happens is you can go to the place and you can bring the things in. I think there is something, an error coming. Students asking, okay, the password that you gave may be wrong. We not a diagnosis message. Don't just put the error message to me, Pata. You just try. Maybe it has not properly downloaded or you have not provided the correct password. It will ask a correct password for you. You have to give the correct password. Then it'll you can unzip this. Don't do all these things while the class is going on. You will miss the class. Please pay attention to the class. After the class finishes, you can get it installed. If an error message comes like that, first check the website where you downloaded. Number two, if it doesn't work, you just check YouTube videos. If that's also not working, you can try Stack Overflow, put your problem, you can get resources and you can get it resolved. Okay, right. Now, I don't have images here. I have all the pictures, right? Maybe for photography class, I have some photos. Okay, some of my photos I have taken. So let's say I want to take a photo like this to my video. Right, this was taken from my phone and it is not edited either. Let's say I want to take this photograph and you can import it here. This is also, we can have it in the video, right? So I'm going to double click on the, I don't want to double click anyway. I can just drag and drop. Now, I think we have put the video like this. There are cars going on. She's running, cars going on. She's running, right? Okay. Let's say this image should come at the end. You just drag, then you leave here. Now, when you leave an image, I think it's coming roughly about 5 seconds. 423 to 4. Let's play this and see. See. And you can see you see part of an image only because it's the resolution is very big. Picture is very big, right? So if I minimize this, you will see the whole thing, right? Okay, let's put it 25%, and I can just select this. I can double click on this. It's still too big, right? So I couldn't see the thing. Right, that is how it looks. So either you can click and adjust it like that. Okay, you can click and adjust like that. I don't like to do it. It's a bit irritating to do. Anyways, I can use that. Okay, double click on that and you can adjust it from here like that. Okay, let's go back. All right, let's fit into the screen. So I made it fit into my screen. That's one way to do it. There are other ways to do that also. If you bring in a picture or a video clip which is not in the same resolution, it can be fit into the screen. So I'm going to undo this. Control Z. I have put it again to the same size same size like that. I will just right click on the clip footage like this. Right click on the footage, and you can choose. There is an option called set to frame size. Okay, set to frame size. If you click on that, then it automatically fits height and width. If the resolution sometime different, you might get black bars on right side, left side, or top and bottom. You might get if the resolutions are not properly fitting. Okay, this according to this picture, it fits properly. Right, and if you don't want this length, the video, if I play the playhead, it is taking for a long time. It's playing like that, and if it's boring to watch like that, what you do is over
So image එකට effect එකක් දාන්න බැයිද?
පුළුවන් පුතේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. මම කියලා දෙනවා ඉස්සරහට. අපි දැන් ඒ කොටස් ටිකට යමු. අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේ ටික පොඩ්ඩක් ෆැමිලියර් වෙන්නයි යන්නේ. හරිද?
හරි සර්.
Right. Okay, நான் தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன். හරි. මට චූටි දෙයක් මතක් වුණා මම කියලා ඉන්න නේද? I came across something. I'll just show you, okay? මම පොඩි කතාවක් කියන්නම්කෝ ඔයාලට. සමහර විට මේක ඔයාලා Facebook වල දැකලා ඇති. උත්තර දෙන්න මම පෙන්නනවා. got this. Uh, Give me a second, students. One second, please. I'll just get that because it's worth watching it. It's not working. Yeah. I think I got it. My Singaling කියන්න ලස්සනයි මේ කතාව. තමිල්ල සොලෙල්ම අලහයිකිම්. But anyways, I'll try to tell it in English first of all. Then if you wish, I can explain it in Tamil and Sinhala, right? Okay, it's not big enough. Anybody, have you heard about this story? No? Okay. Anyone, have you heard about this story, right? Anything coming to your mind? No, right? Okay. Because you might want to make a short movie, right? You might be interested in making a short movie, right? So let's get an idea about how to make a short movie, right? This is normally when you make a short movie, sometimes there are nice messages that you can pass, okay, from a short movie. So that's the strength of storytelling as well as a medium. You can convey a good message to people, right? Okay, this was actually have happened in a place, right? So it was a short movie people were watching, and then when they came for the viewing, right? So of the movie, then the starting scene, what do you call the starting scene? What do you call? Started like this, a ceiling fan like this. A ceiling fan like this in the frame, and the frame is not moving at all, and the fan is also not rotating. The fan is there on like this ceiling fan, you can see like this, and this is the opening scene, right? The opening scene. Now what happens is, now when you see a when you watch a movie, you see scenes are changing, or you see pictures are changing, right? After a couple of seconds, the scenes are changing actually, or at least the shots are changing. Now what happened is, when they displayed this in the theater, first couple of seconds, okay, people were looking at it. Then maybe let's 30 seconds passed, 1 second passed, people started to get irritated, right? Okay, then around like that, this image was displayed to the image was displayed to 6 minutes. Right, around 6 seconds when this image means this footage was displayed, people were so irritated, they started to stand up and leave the theater hall, right? So what happened is, after 6 minutes, the camera start to slowly pan or tilt down. It means it's like looking at it, because the ceiling fan is on top of you, right? Like it's like above your head. Then slowly the camera is panning or tilting down. So you start to see a room, right? You start to see a room of a child or a boy, right? Slowly the camera is moving down. After that, it goes around 180 degrees. That means from top ceiling fan to the floor side. So what happens, what you see is a boy who is lying on a bed. Okay, a boy who is lying on a bed, right? And what you see is, he is paralyzed below his neck. Okay, he's paralyzed below his neck. So after that, the message start to scroll on the screen, says, you can't even bear 6 minutes looking at a ceiling fan. Okay, this is what for the entire lifetime this child sees in his lifetime. So in his lifetime, what he sees, just the movie, it has shared an 8 minutes. Okay, that's it. So 8-minute video, one plan shot, with a strong message in it. Hope you understood it. And I don't know whether you liked the story, you give me a thumbs up, or you got an idea from that. You got an idea, just give me a thumbs up, then I know that, or else it's meaningless telling these kind of things, right? Yeah, I hope you got the idea, right? Right, so that kind of strong things you can tell, okay? You can tell a lot of strong things, right? So you watch the short movies, you read some motivational stories and things like that, inspirational stories. You can get some inspirations for your movies, right? Okay, good. All right, students, that is enough. Let's move on. All these things I'm telling you because end of the course, I'm expecting some extraordinary work, right? So because I'm expecting some good work from you, because previous batch, okay, they were just doing some video clips downloaded about this traveling and all. Everybody did something like that. If you pick up a subject something like that, you could even do it. Okay, you can do it. Right, try thinking out of the box and you might find things, right? Okay. கதையா தமிழ்ல சொல்றீங்களா? Right. நான் ஒரு ஷார்ட் மூவிக்கான சின்ன ஒரு ஐடியா தான் சொன்னேன். පොඩි ෂෝට් මූවි එකකට අදහසක් විතරයි කිව්වේ. හරිද? right. මම තව කතාවක් කියන්නම් චූටි එකක් ඕනනම් ඔයාලට. තව අපිට පොඩි දෙයක් තියෙනවා අද ඉගෙන ගන්න. right. අපි කතා හැමදාම තියාගමු නේද? ලබන සති තව එකක් කියන්නම් ඈ. හරි. තව එකක් චූටි එකක් කියන්නම් next week, right? Right. Next week, I'll tell you another small story where you can get some ideas, right? Now, we will move on to the lesson, right? Now, here, what happens is this slider, okay? When you move it, you can move it to whatever the place you can see. And wherever you want, I told you 2 shortcut keys and 2 things we learned. We can use the razor tool and we can use the selection tool as well as the move tool to adjust it, right? Now, if you use the razor tool, shortcut key is C, it's the cutting tool. You can place it any place you want and you can just chop it like this. You can chop, chop, chop. What will happen is it'll go into pieces. So you can again press the letter V. I'll make it small again. You can either press letter V or you can click on this selection tool and you can select that piece of video clip and you can remove if you want. Or you can take it to another place. Or you can apply an effect as you asked only to that part. Okay, so you can do whatever you like, right? So see, there's a small place it will show, then it will disappear, then it goes. This is not a correct editing, so it blanks. We can do whether you can cut a piece, you can take anywhere you like, right? Let me undo that. This is for image also. You can do you can do that for a video clip as well. You can do, right? All right. So let's learn something more today. Okay. After I teach that part, I will tell it in Tamil and Sinhala. தமிழ்லையும் சிங்களத்திலையும் இப்போ சொல்லித்தரேன் நான். இப்போ நான் சொல்லித்தர போகிற விஷயத்தை இது வரைக்கும் நான் சொன்னது வந்து ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லி கொடுத்த விஷயம். මෙතෙක් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දෙයක් තමයි මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මතක් කරේ. ඉතින් අද දවසේ මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට චුට්ටක් මතක් කරා අපිට පොඩි ෂෝට් මූවි එකක් හදාගන්න නම් ඒකට ස්ටෝරි එක කොහොමද හදාගන්නේ නැත්නම් අපිට මම ස්ටෝරි එකක් ගත්තේ නැහැ. උදව් ගන්න chat GPT කියලා ඔප්ෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා ඔයාලට. ඒකේ අපිට try කරන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක කියලා දුන්නා. என்ன சொன்னேன்னா இப்போ நீங்கள் ஷார்ட் மூவி மாதிரி ஒன்று செய்கிறீங்கன்னு சொன்னால் chat GPT பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் ஒன்று இருக்குது. அதில் உங்களுக்கு போயிட்டு உங்களுக்கு தேவையான விஷயங்கள் அதுகிட்ட சொன்னேன்னு சொன்னால் அது வந்து ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணும். அதில் ரெஸ்பாண்டை வச்சு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஐடியா எடுத்துக்கொள்ளையிலும் எப்படி நாம் செய்ய போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி, ரைட்? அதை தான் சொல்லி கொடுத்தேன். இன்றைக்கி நாங்கள் இப்போ திருப்பி பார்ப்போம், ரைட்? ஐ வில் delete the footages again. Going back and let's go to the footages and we have some footages here. Let's go here. These 2 footages are not very interesting. Let's remove them. And this is also not very nice. I'll remove that. Let's bring in some new video footages and we'll do, right? So otherwise it's boring. Let's see something interesting. Not very interesting. Well, there's a beggar, I guess, or a homeless man there. Let's import something else again. Okay. ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ. පුරුද්දු දෙල්ල இந்த clips எல்லாம் ஒன்றோடு ஒன்று சும்மா எடுப்போம், right? பார்ப்போம், right? right? Now, there are two options you have. You can directly put it here. You can chop. Then you can remove the clips, or you can double click. It will open in the source. You can you can take the slider forward. You can take the slider backward. You can go to the correct position, which footage you want or which part you want. See, it's coming from here, and you want to take exactly this place you want to have the cut, right? This place you want. So you keep the place where you want and use the mark in option, and you can even play, or you can go even frame by frame like this, right? You can go frame by frame like this, right? Let's say it should not be too short. The viewers not get the idea, right? And we cut that. Let's say, then you can drag and drop to your screen. This clip is with sound as well. Both you have. I don't hear any sound anyway. I can drag and drop only the footage. So just my opinion, just combine everything and make a lyrical video. For which one, Nishad? Nishad, you are saying lyrical video means like you want me to do a like a song? Just my opinion you have. I like to know your opinion. You want me to do like a video for a song? Like, yeah. I sometimes I didn't get a proper time to do it. I can record a guitar playing video of a song, so we can get something done. My studio is a little bit out of order. I have to put it back to the things, then I can record it, right? And that raw footage we can take and edit here. No problem. That's fine. We can do it, right? Thanks for the idea anyway. We will take that footage. Now see, if I'm going to click at this place, only that video I can drag. If I click here, only the audio I'm dragging. This part is very important. That is why I'm reminding and do it again. So we drag and drop here. So if this thing comes, what it says, the sequence settings and the clip settings are not matching, you want to always keep the sequence settings, because don't change that according to the clip by clip. So there'll be a problem. Right. So if you play, it's there. Let's see. There are some problems here. You can see here, it's like that. You can see the frame is too big. Okay. It's big, I guess. I think so. Let me try. Yeah, it's big. I was right. So if I go around 20%, you can see that's the full footage, right? Now let's see. We will use our knowledge and we will do it again. What I should do in order to fit that to the screen. Okay. Now I got the idea what you are trying to say. Without the pieces. Okay. We'll see. My plan is different, Putha. Right, okay. Tamil sollunga. Okay, சொல்லுவோம். Right click, go to scale frame to size. Now it fits. தமிழ்ல சொல்லிருக்கு. தமிழ் என்ன சொல்லணும்? என்ன சொன்னா நான் வந்து இருந்த ஃபுட்டேஜஸ் அழிச்சிட்டு 2 புதிய ஃபுட்டேஜ் உள்ளுக்கு கொண்டு வந்தேன். அது தெரியும் தானே உங்களுக்கு? அடுத்து என்ன செஞ்சேன்? அந்த ஃபுட்டேஜை இதுல என்ன செய்வோம்? நாங்க டபுள் கிளிக் பண்ணா சோர்ஸ் விண்டோல ஓப்பன் ஆகும். அதுல நாங்க மார்க் இன், மார்க் அவுட், எங்களுக்கு தேவையான பகுதியில அந்த ஸ்லைடரை வச்சு போட்டு மார்க் இன் அமுத்துறது, சரியா எந்த இடத்துல முடியணுமோ அந்த இடத்துல வச்சு திருப்பி மார்க்கரை அமுத்துறது. அமுத்தினான்னு சொன்னா அது வந்து இப்படி வந்துடும். சரியா? இப்படி வந்துடும். அதுக்கு என்ன செய்ய போறோம்? அந்த பகுதியை மட்டும் நாங்க டிராக் அண்ட் ட்ராப் பண்றோம் எங்களோட ஃபுட்டேஜுக்குள்ள. சரியா? இதைத்தான் நான் சொல்லி தந்தேன் இவ்வளவு நேரம். ஓகே, ரைட். இப்போ நாங்க என்ன செய்வோம்? ரைட், இன்னைக்கு நான் உங்களுக்கு ஸ்லிப் டூல் சொல்லி கொடுப்பேன். ரைட், ஸ்லிப் டூல் இங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணி பார்ப்போம் நாங்கள் எப்படி செய்யறேன்னு சொல்லி. ரைட், මේ ස්ලිප් ටූල් එක කොහොමද යූස් කරන්න කියලා කාට හරි දැන් මම මේ කියපු කොටස් දෙක සිංහලෙන් කියන්න ඕන නම් ටග් ගාලා දාන්න බලන්න කමෙන්ට් එකක්. ඉක්මනට කියන්න. Right, no need to explain in Sinhala. I guess everybody understood. Okay, Sinhala came. Right, I'll tell in Sinhala as well. චුටි දෙයයි කිව්වේ මම මෙතන footages කීපයක් අයින් කරලා අලුතෙන් footages දෙකක් මම මේ project එක ඇතුළට ගෙනාවා. double click කරා ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක චූස් ඒ කියන්නේ වීඩියෝ ක්ලිප් එක චූස් කරනවා ඕපන් කරනවා. හරිද? එතකොට ඒ දෙක මෙතනට එනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි කරේ ඒක අපි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකට දාගන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? අපි අපේ සීක්වන්ස් එකට දාගන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි ඩබල් ක්ලික් කරනවා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම ඩබල් ක්ලික් කරාම අපිට සෝස් වින්ඩෝ එකේ ඒක ඕපන් වෙනවා. උනා මේක ෆුල් ස්ක්‍රීන් දාගන්න පුළුවන් මේ. ඊට පස්සේ අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි යනවා අපිට අවශ්‍ය තැනට. හරිද? අපිට අවශ්‍ය තැනට යනවා. ගිහිල්ලා ප්ලේ කරන්න එහෙම පුළුවන්. මේක ප්ලේ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මම හිතන්නේ ස්ටක් වෙනවා වගේ. මේ බලලා එන කොටසක් ඇති. මේක 4K වීඩියෝ එකක් වෙන්න ඕන. ගොඩක් ස්ලෝ වෙනවා මේක වීඩියෝ එක. මෙන්න මෙතන රයිට් මම ඒක චූටි කර ගන්නම්. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ස්ක්‍රීන් එක ලොකු වෙනකොට අවුල් යනවා රයිට්. අපිට අවශ්‍ය කොටස තියෙනවා මෙම මාක් ඉන් කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මේක ප්ලේ කරනවා. චුට්ටක් යන්න දීලා ස්ටොප් කරා අපිට පුළුවන් මාක් අවුට් කරගන්න. හරිද? ඊට පස්සේ ඒක අපිට පුළුවන් මෙතෙන්ට ගන්න. අපිට මේක මම දැන් කරනවා මෙම drag and drop කරනවා. இந்த பதியனா drag and drop பண்றேன். Today what I'm doing is I'm showing you in the same track two footages when you put like this, right? First of all I'll make the clip. Same size, okay? Right, this footage is big, right? So right click, select scale to frame size. Now did you notice that there's a small black color bar coming, so it's not correctly fitting. The problem is it is shot from a different camera maybe. So if it doesn't happen, if that problem comes, what you can do is you can select it again and scale it a little bit back so it fits the screen, right? So don't leave that bars behind that, right? Can you please excuse me for 2 minutes, right? Hello, children. Okay, thank you very much for being online. Okay, let's continue. Right. Let's continue. I think you are okay. Okay, listen. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, now both clips were not in the same size, right? And what I did is I resized this clip, and I told you there was a black bar coming both sides, and it's not nice. So what we did was we just scaled it a little bit big, so it fits the frame beautifully. Secondly, now we're going to learn something called, we're going to use this slip tool, right? See, slip tool, right? So when you use this one, you can clip on. Now it's like this. Now in this clip, let's say this clip finishes here, this bike clip finishes here, and this dog scene starts here, right? And you want the bike scene, you want to have the bike come somewhere up to here. After that, the other scene should start. Okay, right? So I click here and I can push the other way like this. Now this is going to come like that. See? Right? Inside the footage, it's changing, right? So we didn't cut it from there, right? So you click the clip, that's the same duration. It's not changing the duration. When you change it, see where it comes, right? Did you see that? So see, that's it. This will start here and end here. So it's a little bit difficult to do it. The duration doesn't change. Now see from here, let's say, I think around 1 second, like it's not very big clip. Yes, almost one second. 1 second means around 24 frames. Even though for 1 second, this is what you view within 1 second. This is how you view. Now say the bike is over here when the clip is finishing. But let's say you want the clip to be pushed back or somewhere, right? So you take it somewhere this. Then what happens when you take here? Starting is here, it's gone. Starting is here, it's gone. See? So that is the beauty of that you can do, right? So it's up to you. There are other ways that you can do, but this is not the main style that I do it. I like to do it when I'm editing exact piece what I want. I nicely select it from my source, then I drag and drop to my editing area, and I will continue, right? It's up to you. Whatever the style that you want to develop and build it, you can do it. Well, the next one is this one. Right? This is how we're going to do. Right, I want to teach you one more tool, right? This is the tool, right? Ripple Edit tool. It is like this. Now, I'll show you some. I'll show you the real work out of it. What is ripple editing, right? I'll show you. Now, let's say we'll play this one. This is very important, very important. Very carefully learn this. All right, now let's play this. It goes from there, and the other clip goes, no problem, right? Let's say you wanted to cut a piece from here, right? Let's say this clip should start from here. Now, what you do is you use the razor tool, right? Or you press the letter C, you click here. Then you don't want this piece of clip. This one you don't want, right? Then you select this and you delete that. You press the delete key. Then what happens is there is a gap between these two clips. So if you play, there'll be a blank. That is a bad editing, right? So you can't have clips like that. What you have to do is, okay, you might suggest me doing like this. Now, let's say you select this, delete it, then select the selection tool, select the clip, move. Too much of work, see? Move. Too much of work. I don't want that. Okay. This is the clip is there. Let's say, or you come to the place where you want to cut, change, press letter C, change to the razor tool, click on it, right? Now it is chopped. Select the V tool. When you select the V tool, selection tool will automatically come. See, mouse pointer is here. Mouse pointer is here. I'm pressing the letter V. Now that tool got selected. Now you can choose this. Now you can do something called a ripple delete. Ripple delete means you hold the shift key and you delete. If you hold the shift key and delete, this piece will come and fit with the previous clip. Watch what happens. Nice, isn't it? So that's really interesting and really easy to do your editing work, right? Now what we will do is we will see what happens if these two are in two different layers. These are layers, right? Let's see, or tracks. Okay, let's take it up here. So when this clip finishes, the other clip is playing like this. Okay. Now what I want to do is I can select like this. Okay, from here the clip should start. When he start to take his hand off, right from here. Oh, it's a bit heavy that for my computer. That's why, because I'm streaming the video as well as I'm doing. So let's cut from here somewhere. Okay, right. Okay, his hands are here. Right, watch. So I'm going to cut from there. So I'm going to press the letter C. Letter C. Okay, and I'm going to choose the clip. Right. Then I'm going to hold the shift key. Then I'm going to delete the key. Now see what happens to the remaining clip. That nicely comes and joins with your project. That's not this. No, that's not only the thing, right? Now watch this. After this clip, let's assume we have this clip also, right? After that, let's say she's here. That clip also. This clip also. Like we'll just have something, okay? So we have some clips here. So if you just watch this, it goes like this, starting from here, then this clip totally going, right? Like that, and like that. Right, we have many clips here. Let's assume when the dog goes here, we want to cut. When the dog starts to go behind his knees, we want to cut this. So I want to keep up to this point, that's all. He takes his hands, it disappears, right? Okay. So the frame is not getting updated because it's too heavy, right? Okay, I'm going to cut it from here. Select the C tool, cut, select V, then select the clip, press select Shift, Delete, right? Select the clip, press Shift and Delete, or select the clip and you can see whether you have ripple delete. There's an option called ripple delete also. You can do it from menu also, but it will be too late. So select that. What is the option? Ripple delete, okay? Ripple delete. So I don't know whether you saw that. See, when I choose this, press the ripple delete, the remaining clips comes and join with the previous part. So when you do a very lengthy editing project, it is very convenient for you to in between, if you want to do cut a piece and remove, that will nicely help you do that part. I hope you understand that. Okay. මම සිංහලුණු දෙමළුණු එක ටක් ගාලා මතක් කරලා දෙන්නම් ඔය ළමයින්ට. මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා සිංහලෙන් කියලා එන්නම්. අපි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් කරගෙන යනකොට, වීඩියෝ එඩිටින් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් කරගෙන යනකොට අපි මේ වගේ ක්ලිප්ස් ගොඩාක් යූස් කරනවා ළමයි. එතකොට අපිට එක තැනකින් කොටසක් කපලා අයින් කරන්න වුණොත් අපිට කොටසක් අයින් කරන්න වුණොත් එතන මෙම හෙස් තැනක් හිටිනවා. මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. එතකොට ඒක කැතයි. ඒ කියන්නේ මම සිලෙක්ට් කරලා ඩිලීට් කී එක විතරයි ප්‍රෙස් කරේ. අන්න එහෙම කරොත් කොටසක් එහෙම ඉතුරු වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ බ්ලැක් කෑල්ලක් ඕන ඔහොම ඉතුරු වෙනවා. හරිද? දැන් ප්ලේ කරොත් ඔන්න ඔහොම ගිහිල්ලා බ්ලැක් වෙනවා මගදී. බ්ලැක් වෙලා ආය වීඩියෝ එක එනවා. ඒක කැතයි. නැත්තම් අපි මැනුවලි මේ ටික කොහොම සිලෙක්ට් කර මේ පැත්තට අදින්න ඕන. ඉතින් ඒක හරියට එන්නේ නැතු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේ අස්සට යන්න පුළුවන්. පොඩ්ඩක් මෙතන කෑල්ලක් ඉතුරු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අන්න ඒ වගේ ප්‍රොබ්ලම් ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා. right? so ඒ හින්දා අපි කරන්නේ හරි කොටස මෙම චූස් කරාන් පස්සේ right? එතනින් හරි කොටස චූස් කරාන් පස්සේ letter C press කර ගන්නවා. එතකොට scissor tool razor tool එකකින් අපි clip එක මෙහෙම chop කර ගන්නවා. clip දෙකට කපා ගන්නවා. V tool එකට යනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ selection tool එක. ඒකෙන් කොටස select කර ගන්නවා. එතනින් අපි ඒ clip එක delete කරනවා. delete කරද්දී shift එක ඔබාගෙන delete key එක press කරන්න. එතකොට ඒක මේ ලස්සන්ට ඉතුරු clips ටික ඇවිල්ලා set වෙනවා. right? தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன்னு சொன்னா நாங்கள் போயிட்டு கொண்டு செய்கிற நேரம் இப்படி கிளிப்ஸ் நிறைய வச்சு கொண்டு செய்வோம். அந்த கிளிப்ஸில் வந்து ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட கிளிப்ட ஒரு பகுதியை நாங்கள் ஓரமாக்கணும்னு சொன்னால் நாங்கள் கட் பண்ணுவோம் இல்லையா? கட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்? ரேசர் டூலை யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ரேசர் டூலை சூஸ் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு தேவையான இடத்துல வச்சு ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னு சொன்னால் கிளிப் வந்து வெட்டி பட்டுரும் இப்படி. சரி, இப்போ நாங்கள் 2ஆக வெட்டிட்டோம். இப்போ எங்களுக்கு இந்த பார்ட் தேவையில்லை. சரியா? அப்போ என்ன செய்ய போகிறோம்? நாங்கள் அதை மட்டும் சூஸ் பண்ண போகிறோம். இதை சூஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு சும்மா நீங்கள் டிலீட் கீயை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னு சொன்னால் இடைவெளி ஒன்று இப்படி நிற்கிது. சரி, அப்போ நீங்கள் ப்ளே பண்ணன்னு சொன்னால் இடையில வந்து ஒரு பகுதி பிளாங்காக இருக்கும். அப்போ அது கருப்பாக வரும். சரி, அப்படி தேவையில்லை எங்களுக்கு. சரி, என்ன செய்ய போகிறோம்? நாங்கள் அந்த சூஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு கட் பண்ணிவிட்டு சூஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஷிஃப்ட் கீ அமர்த்தி பிடிச்சி ரைட் ஷிஃப்ட் கீ அமர்த்தி கொண்டு நீங்கள் வந்து டிலீட் கீயை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னு சொன்னால் ஷிஃப்ட் கீயோட சேர்த்து டிலீட் கீயை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னு சொன்னால் அந்த பகுதி அழியிறதோட அடுத்தடுத்த உள்ள கிளிப்ஸ் அப்படியே அழகாக வந்து உங்களோட கடைசியாக வெட்டின கிளிப்போட வந்து ஜாயின் ஆயிரும். ரைட், அந்த இடத்துக்கு வந்து இணைஞ்சிடும். அதனால் உங்களுக்கு இலகுவாக இதை செஞ்சு கொள்ளும். ரைட், இதுதான் இதோட பேசிக்கான பகுதி. ஸோ இது நல்லா பழகிக்கொள்ளணும் நீங்கள். ரைட், இப்போ அடுத்தது ஸ்டெப் நான் சொல்லித்தரேன். Then the next step I'm going to teach you is this one, which is ripple edit. So without cutting and chopping, we'll see how we can do. Right, let's do that is with a different clip. Okay, I think this clip, the girl running clip is bit smooth. அவங்கேக்கும் கண்ணா அது வந்து ஸ்மூத்தாக இருக்குது. நான் கொஞ்சம் எடுத்துக்கொள்கிறேன். ஒரு துண்டு எடுப்போம். கட் கரா प्ले करा दोनों 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 क्या रखना हारी मैं तेरे ने एक क्लिप पे गत्ता इधर पास अभी तवा एक गमो we'll take one more make a gamo. We'll take this one. Don't know what I have it in this one. Yeah, okay, that's a whole building light. Right. So I was using this clip for a color correction. We will use that one later. So method is लगाऊं, right? So मैं cut करा method ने कंगा था, right? आये cut करा एक और से method डे अम्मा अरे දැන් මේ ක්ලිප්ස් එක ෆිට වෙන්නේ නැහැ මම හිතන්නේ. ඩබල් ක්ලික් කරලා බලමු. ඔව් ඒක ලොකු වැඩි, right? It's too big, right? That's why there's resolution, right? So what we'll do is right click, we'll say fit to frame size, then it will nicely come and fit. Okay, up here we'll see this clip, this girl running scene. You want to go a little bit further. After that this clip should come. So how you can do this is, normally if you're doing, you have to put this away, then you have to this one, after that you have to take this, right? So without doing like that, you can simply bring the edge to this, right? See, you can choose this one and ripple edit, you choose that, you come here, choose to this side, click on that, click and drag nicely, then it will nicely overlap. Did you see that this got pushed? This got pushed to this side, right? And if you want to take this one this big, now if you play from here, you will see she's running. You know that place we cut earlier. Now this is starting. Let's say we want a little bit of running scene, so we choose this side, click, we bring this way, right? And you can see where it is starting. There it is getting updated. So only a small piece running, the other piece you can get it done, right? So that got lengthier like that. See, starting from there. So in place you can keep it and you can edit this and see, but it's making the clip grow big, right? So that, but if you really want to do that in places you can do, but most of the time tools are used, right? So once you add the clip, that I love to do it like this, right? So choose the razor tool, keep it at the correct place and cut, chop and remove, cut, chop and remove. Okay, so that is the main part that you should understand. So we last week I started this and stopped. Today we completely practice this one, right? Not only that, we learned how to set the frame to the set to frame, and these 3-4 things I showed you, right? Okay, So what I want to do is upcoming sessions, we're going to further learn some concepts, and we're going to learn maybe more things, maybe not more. Yeah, of course, we're going to see. Now, Nishad was giving a suggestion that we should do something like a lyrical video, like in that everything we can do. Now I'm showing the things that we are learning in the editing. When you are learning something in editing, the count dropped to 39. I don't know, maybe the lesson is a bit not interesting today, but we're talking a very important lesson today. Please make sure that you understand it, right? You should understand cutting is very important in editing. You know, in the first class, I think I reminded you that the editor is known as the second director of the movie. So you have a huge responsibility to make the correct story. Okay, so make sure you don't do ad hoc editing. You should know where to cut, where to stop cutting, and all the things. Later I'll show you there are tactics how to sync the audio with the video, right? And types of cuts. We're going to those lessons coming, right? J cut, L cut, right? So jump cut, right? Cross cut, those kind of different types of cuts I'm going to show you. Maybe 9 essential cuts we're going to discuss as well. All right. Before we move on, right? Just before move on, let's watch a small video. Then after that, we will conclude the class for today. If you have your mobile screens, if you have your mobile phones, using your mobile phone, you can shoot this, right? Okay, you can shoot this using your mobile phone as well, right? That you can do it like this. Keep silence. Not for you, my children, right? So, okay. One second, it's worth watching. Just
If you're a filmmaker,
I'll show you this clip to you. Right, it's worth watching it. I'll make it smaller for you because I think no,
or videographer, and
no. Wait, this is the one. 10 gimbal moves to make anyone look epic, right? In filmmaking, this video is really nice.
If you're
Okay,
a
I just want to make it smaller so it'll run smooth on your screens, right? I prefer you check out this video. It's nice. Okay, I really appreciate this. Let's remove this. Let's make it small. That's the default. I like this size. Right. I'm not going to show you all the moves. I'm going to show you the output, the final output, how they have done, right? The sound I have shared with you, or you can enjoy this clip, right? Okay. So there are some clips he's doing.
films. Director Michael Bay loves this one. Experiment with your angles and focal length. The wider your
last one,
shot,
watch this.
the more of the environment you will see.
Right, I'll
Also,
make it a little
angle your
bigger.
camera up slightly and you will get a much more dramatic look. Number 10, the fake drone shot. One of my favorite
Right, here is the
So those were 10 gimbal moves as individual clips. Now let's edit this footage together
Now
to
see
create
how
a
it looks,
sequence
huh?
using music.
phone nicely and you do it. You will learn how to do them, right?
So there we have it. Those were 10 gimbal moves
Right?
to make
Those are 10
anyone
moves, and
look
he will show how to move the camera around, how to do the things. I hope you might not have a gimbal with you, but all of you can try those shots, because I have tried that with the mobile phone, because mobile phones have a thing called video stabilization. With that one, you can try that options, right? So here I gave you the link in the in the chat. So take it that, right? Okay, that's all we do for today. Next session, again, we're going to continue, but next session we are doing one concept, maybe one story related one, and some more editing. So next week, I think I can teach you all the types of cuts, right? We will learn about the J cut, L cut, and the cross cut, and types of jump cuts and things like that. Okay. Till then, take care. God bless you all. Good night. If there is any question, you can throw the questions. Edum questions in the kekelum, questions tino nahan. So can you resend the Python PDF from the previous session before I download the session ended suddenly? Sure. Okay, I'll put it here. You can download it in the this one I'll put down. Python. Okay, that's the file. You can download, Puta. Right. Okay, those who have done, you can leave the session, right? I'm going to leave the session. Someone will be auto-appointed as the host. You can end the session as well, right? Take care then. See you in the next session. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
You're welcome.